So, how was Diwali and all?
For me, Diwali was nice, and Diwali has always been very close to my heart. Diwali
Hmm.
has always been one of my favorite festivals where I get sheer joy.
Hmm.
I feel that I'm on cloud nine, and this festival gives me a lot of happiness. And because of this festival, I'm able to spend some quality time with my friends, and I'm also able to spend some quality time with my family members too.
True that. True that. So, as you are Mr. Idiom and you love idioms and phrases, as you mentioned, I want you to tell that like, what is the need to use idioms or phrases in our language? How does using idioms and phrases makes any difference? So,
All
I
right.
want you to explain it.
Yeah, sure. So the thing is that whenever you speak, whatever way you are speaking, till you are able to put your point across, then it is okay. But when you feel you want to be an advanced speaker of this language, when you
Hmm.
feel you want to be the best version of yourself, in order to be a stylish speaker, you can use
Yes.
idioms in your day to day conversation. Else, if you do not use idioms, still you are able to communicate with people. But when it
Right.
comes to idioms, so in a very short way, you are able to express big things.
Yes.
Or when you
Exactly.
use, yes, when you use idioms, it makes you a very different speaker of English. And when
Hmm.
people listen to you, they give extra importance to you. That's why idioms are used. Otherwise, there is no point in using idioms.
Hmm, exactly. I would say it beauty like idioms or phrases beautify our language.
Mhm.
So, right. Okay. So there are so many learners. Actually, when I deal with students or beginners, they always come with this question, ma'am, how to use idioms and phrases, and we want to use more and more idioms and phrases. But what I feel that if you are not comfortable with this language, I guess if you try to use more idioms and phrases, somewhere you get stuck or you get more fumble,
Mhm.
right? So what is your like, I want you to give a piece of advice to all the beginners or all those students who really want to add more and more idioms and phrases, like what should be the strategy to use idioms and phrases?
In order to use idioms, either beginners are using it or advanced people are using it. First, you need to understand the meaning of any idiom and never ever translate them according to the words which are
Hmm.
used in any idioms. For instance, there is an idiom, and if I use that, if you do not know the precise meaning of this idiom, you will not be able to use this idiom in your conversation. And here is the idiom that out of the question,
Hmm.
it means impossible. If you do
Exactly.
not know the
Hmm.
appropriate meaning of it, you will not be able to use it. So,
Yes.
how I'm going to use it? If I say people cannot learn English in 1 month,
Hmm.
it is utterly out of the
Out of
question.
question.
Yes.
Right.
So that's how I can use. Or
Hmm.
you need to have the alternative. Okay,
Hmm.
I'm not going to use this. I'm
Hmm.
going to use idioms in place of a sentence structure. That's how
Right.
you can use idioms. If I
Hmm.
say rapidly, rather than saying rapidly, I would say by leaps and bounds.
Hmm.
Delhi is, or the infrastructure of Delhi is improving or developing by leaps and bounds, rather than saying rapidly.
Right.
And
True
in
that.
order to say nothing can be achieved in 1 day, we
Hmm.
have the alternative of it in order to make our communication
Hmm.
beautiful.
Yes.
That is, Rome was not
Wrong.
built that day.
Exactly. Yes. Right.
So that's how you can
Hmm.
use phrases. That's how you can use idioms in your conversation. Create some space or look for the replacement. Okay, this
Hmm.
sentence structure I'm not going to use. I'm going to
Yes.
use idioms in place of this sentence structure. That's how
Hmm.
people can use.
Very beautifully explained. And as you mentioned, no, sometimes actually I think if I talk about Indians, we are in habit of translating word to word.
Right.
So actually, I want to share one incident.
Yes,
It was
please.
like I was dealing with my students, and I asked them to translate. I was having a fun kind of session with them. Whenever I find that my students are, they're getting bored or they're not being so attentive in my class, so I started playing games, or I started, commencing any activities. So I asked them. I just threw us so many random sentences in Hindi, and I asked them to translate it in English. And then there was a sentence, मेरे पेट में चूहे दौड़ रहे हैं.
Mm-hmm.
So I got that answer very funny. Rats are running inside my stomach, right? And same, दिमाग के घोड़े दौड़ाओ. So no, run the horses of your brain. Actually, it's not their fault because we are taught by our teachers that translation method, and we translate each and everything word to word, and sometimes it sounds funny or silly. Then I told them that agar mere pet mein चूहे दौड़े, it's very simple, I am starving or I am famished. So they
Right.
were like, ma'am, there is no connection. In Hindi we are saying that mere pet mein चूहे दौड़े, and you just wrapped it up like I am starving, that's it, or I am famished. So sometimes it is really difficult to make them understand. So
Mm-hmm.
I always tell them, don't go for word to word translation. Though like usually when I deal with the students from rural areas, I always take help of Hindi, our mother tongue,
Mm-hmm.
because Hindi is our first language. So I have to take the help of Hindi to make them clear some concepts.
Yes.
But there are so many challenges when I deal with students, no? There
Mm-hmm.
are so many challenges, but I'm trying to cover up.
Because if you think it from students' perspective,
Yes,
they will be baffled with this.
yes.
But being a teacher, this is not the right way to learn
Hmm.
English. If we go with translation, they will not be able to get the
Yes.
essence of English because there are so many things that they need to learn. But when you started from
Hmm.
beginning, when you started from basics,
Yes.
there it is acceptable. There you can let them know, okay, this can be the translation, but this
Yes.
is not something that you
You
need to get. You
right.
aspire for something very big. And then when you want something big, then you
Hmm.
have to change your methods. Then you have to have different understanding. That's how
Exactly.
you can be the best version, or you can
Hmm.
be the A speaker.
Yes, I always tell them that we can take help of mother tongue or our local dialect also. But the thing is,
Mhm.
we cannot rely completely on these languages, because at the end of the day, every language has its own aura or its own essence.
Mhm.
English has
Mhm.
its no, English is very sophisticated and stylish, I would say. So we are in habit. If I talk about Himachali, there is a word, no. So we used to pronounce photographer.
Mhm.
When it comes in English,
Mhm.
we say it in a same way. His father is a photographer. So
Mhm.
I always tell them, don't make English as Pahadi or Himachali. Just it's not photographer, it's photographer. So try to work on your pronunciation also. But the
Mhm.
thing is, there are so many challenges when you deal with people or students from rural areas, because they have
Mhm.
not all the facilities that we have. So I'm trying my level best, and I'm happy whatever I'm doing.
Yes.
Okay, so now my next question.
Yes, please.
If I talk
Before
about
you ask, yes, I would love to tell you that
mhm,
whatever you are doing right now, you might not be valued, but
mhm.
I know that time would come. People are
Yes.
going to appreciate Neha. Okay, she was the one who instilled the right things in us,
Okay.
who
Yes.
brought the revolutionary in terms
Hmm.
of English. Earlier, we loved learning English from Hindi to English, but
Hmm.
now we understand that if we learned English to English, we would not have faced many problems, or we would have
Yes.
learned this language so easily or so early. They would
Exactly.
certainly feel that.
Yes, and actually, I would say that I feel content and happy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different feeling. I would say ineffable expression for me,
Right.
because as a homemaker, my friends, when I talk to them, many people suggest me, why are you juggling? You can easily enjoy your time. No, you can watch Ekta Kapoor's serials, Nagin, and all kind of stuff, and you can enjoy your life. Why are you juggling so much? So I am unable to express it. It's not that I am juggling or struggling. It's a thing that makes me happy, that gives me that sense of satisfaction,
Mm-hmm.
because I literally want to do something or the other for the welfare or for my society. And it's not that I am doing just for the sake of society or for those people. I am grooming myself,
Mm-hmm.
because there was a time when I wasn't able to utter a single word with
Mm-hmm.
a stranger. Even I was not able to recollect or recall all the grammatical concepts. But now I am pretty confident when it comes to grammatical concepts. Like, I am pretty confident while interacting with people. So it's not that I am just doing great work or kind of stuff. But yes, at the end of the day, I always wanted to do something that is related with teaching, and I am doing that. I am utilizing my time in a very I am utilizing my time in a constructive way, and I am happy and I'm blessed that I get a chance to express myself in a very productive way.
Mm-hmm.
So that is
Well
it.
said.
Yes, so my next question, if I ask you your favorite 5 idioms that you
Mm-hmm.
randomly or frequently use and you just love, so I want you to tell 5
Yes,
idioms.
sure. All right. So the first idiom that I love to use is bite off more than you can chew.
Okay.
Yes.
Please explain meaning also so that
Or
our viewers, yes.
yes, sure. So it means that whatever you are capable of, you should
Hmm.
always do extra things. I know I'm only able to eat one chapati.
Hmm.
Unless I try for the second one, my ability would not increase. Means
Hmm.
I would not be able to know what
Yes,
my true strength is. So that's
exactly.
why it is said that bite off more than you can chew. Yes. The second one is think about devil, devil appears.
Okay.
Means when you think of someone
Hmm.
who is notorious, that
Hmm.
person come to that particular place. And yes, another one is an idle brain is devil's workshop.
Yes.
It means when you stay idle or
Hmm.
when you idle, you would
Hmm.
end up having a lot of negative things. That's
Right.
why we should keep ourselves busy with things.
Hmm.
Another one I would say out of mind, out of sight, out of mind.
Out of mind. Yes.
Yes. It means if I do not interact with Neha very
Hmm.
often, time would come I would not be able to
Hmm.
recall who that person was or who
Yes.
that person is. So that's why
Right.
it said that out of sight, out of mind means
Hmm.
when you do not see one thing for a very long time,
Yes.
you will not be able to recall.
Hmm.
And the another one I would say, blood is thicker than water.
Hmm.
It means that people, especially who are our family members, they are going to support us, they will stand by us in any
Yes.
situation. That's why it is said that blood
That
is
is.
thicker than water.
Wow.
Did I do five or
I was just listening to you.
okay?
You can
Let me
add.
share a couple of
Okay.
idioms.
Yeah,
Another
sure.
one is all ears. Means
Hmm.
when you listen to people very carefully. Whosoever I talk to, I'm all ears to these people.
Hmm.
Another one I would say, success has many fathers, but failure is an orphan. It means, and I truly apply this in my life,
Hmm.
means I know I am unsuccessful in my life where people don't like to be friends with me.
Hmm.
My own relatives don't like my company. They do not
Hmm.
have good relationship with
Yes.
me. But I know once I become a successful YouTuber, they are
Hmm.
going to say, we knew it. One day you will achieve that, and you were always our best son or our
Yes.
favorite kid.
Hmm.
They are going
Right.
to say.
Yes, and they will give your reference.
Yes,
Okay, Sunil, yes, yes, he's my nephew kind of stuff.
right. Yes, yes.
Yes. Okay, very nice, very nice. I love because I am a lover of idioms and phrases. I love using idioms frequently.
Mhm.
But there was a time when I got so many feedbacks that you have old version of vocabulary. Even I used to tell to my experts or tutors that my problem is that I want to polish my vocabulary because I have that old version.
Mhm.
Obviously, I'm a homemaker. I have a limited access to people. That's the reason. But the thing is, when I started these kind of interactions, then I obviously get more and more chances. Then I got more and more chances to connect with people. And now I can say that, okay, I'm not that much good, but yes, I am able to use idioms and phrases frequently. And I love using idioms. So if you want to share like a few more idioms,
All right.
I would love because
All right. Got. Yes, the thing is that when you ask something out of the
mm,
that point of time, people get confused, and I also get confused. Out of the
mm,
blue, when you ask something suddenly,
sudden.
unexpected, that is called out of the blue.
Yes.
The another one that is out of sorts.
Mm.
Out of sorts means under the weather or sick.
Yes, I am actually these days. I would say that I am out of sorts.
All right.
So that is
So
the reason I am taking. Thank
take
you.
extra care of yourself.
Yes, I want to give a twist to this activity.
Sure.
Actually, let's say I want to say I'm nervous. I'm
Mm-hmm.
nervous, right? So I want you to give us one or two idioms.
For the
If
same.
we want to say yes, I am
All
nervous.
right.
So
Yes, I would
right.
love to do that. Yes.
Hmm.
For this, we can say to be like a cat on the hot bricks.
Okay, it was a new one for me also.
There are going to be a couple of more idioms which you would feel that you might not have heard,
Mhm.
or to shake in your shoes.
Okay.
I usually shake in my shoes whenever I talk to strangers or
Hmm.
whenever I describe a topic which I am unaware of. And if I tell you the common one which everyone uses, that is to have butterflies in my
Huh.
stomach,
Yes.
or to feel like a fish out of water.
Water. Right. Very nice.
And one more is there, to feel ill at ease. It same
Okay.
goes with
Wow.
worried.
Amazing. Okay. So I have to find a sentence which
You
kind
can
of.
ask me anything. If you want to ask me
Mhm.
the synonym of any word, or if you want to know the meaning of any word, if I know, I would love to answer. You can. That's how we can also play this game. It will
Hmm.
help you revise, or it will also help me to revise.
Okay, yes. So if someone wants to say that it's difficult, no, it's difficult.
Hmm.
So you can give us synonyms also, or you can give us idioms or phrases also.
Sure. So for this, I would say an uphill task.
Hmm.
Like
Well done.
getting a job in a multinational company is an uphill task or a challenging thing.
Very nice.
So the next one you can use, or we can say, is that it's hard nut to crack.
Right.
It's a Herculean task.
Wow.
It's not a cakewalk, or
Hmm.
it's not a piece of cake.
Cake. Yes. Hmm.
So these are, oh, it's tough, it is hard, it is challenging, it is difficult, like this.
Yes, very nice, very nice. So it was really, really intriguing and
Mhm.
fruitful session because we tried something new and it is not going to be the same where we are discussing
Right.
our challenges or struggles or our journey.
Mhm.
So generally, I love this session. Yes, so enjoy your day and thank you so much for all the idioms and phrases and see you very soon.
Yes, thank you for their time. Take care. Bye.
Bye bye. Take care.